Okay, so I think we are live. Welcome to another day of streaming, guys. A hectic day at work, and finally some time for chess. That's what I enjoy in the evening. Helps me relax. So let's stop the talking and get onto it. Uh, I think we are 1581 rated as of now, and might reach 1600 again today. So we're playing Tim Gibson. Not really sure if it's his real photo. So we start with d4. Okay, so he wants to fianchetto his bishop. We take the center. Normal developing moves in the beginning. The plan here is to start an attack here in case he wants to like castle early. I feel, yep. Now let's move on to it, guys. This and then this check is deadly. We close the center and start marching towards the center. Like in case it takes, I will take it with the pawn, I feel, because but this then pawn, I'm not really sure. This move will get us thinking, I feel. Is the audio okay? Let me check for a while. Get us thinking, I feel. Okay, so a peculiar move. Now let's start with an attack. This and then this. He wants to come here and try out some moves. Like I feel the plan is to just come here and look for the check here. Okay, so double attack here. We first tell the knight to fuck off. Let's say he goes back. Okay, it doesn't. Now I don't think I have a plan. Now how do I move this forward now? Like if I move this, it takes. I take the. I'm not really sure of an attack. Let's go with the flow. Like let's say he. Okay, so he takes. Now his bishop opens up. Also this pawn is for the taking now. And this is his threat. Like I want to move my pawn forward, but I don't feel it will achieve anything. Like I have to develop my knight, I feel, to defend this pawn because this is hanging. We have started an attack, but I don't think. Ooh. Let's say we. Now his rook opens up, and our king is in the center. So, all in all, blunder for me, I feel. His knight can hop in. Plenty of moves for him to play. Let's just try and. Ooh. Blow. Now he can take on this. We let's say develop. I think the developing move here was the best. Shouldn't have like gone too far with the attack, but alas, let's try on and continue what we have begun. He can also move his bishop forward or like bishop backwards, or let's say take on the knight, exchange. Any move for him is fine because we are already down 2 pawns, and I don't think it's a very pleasant situation for me. Okay, so it starts with an attack. Only move. This is the next move, I feel, or even this is a move, and I think this is almost a checkmate. But we have this move for the king. Also his bishop is hanging, so he will, I think, move it backwards. Or let's say he plays this check and we move here. He then moves his. Ooh, nice move. Now we can tuck in our knight. Okay, Let's move here. This is the thread, but we can, I think, move here and then threaten a mate. Yeah, I think that's a move. Or even this. Okay. Oof. So takes is met by this. Or he can just take my knight. I can checkmate him. So he needs to play forcing moves now, or he can play this move. Uh, Expected. Now this is his threat. Let's say we do this. He takes, we take. Oh, I've actually blundered this position. Tim Gibson is having a laugh at us, I think, in Canada right now. Okay, so he's planning on taking our. What move can I play? Let's say I take. Let's say. This is also a move, I feel. Yes. A good move, I feel. Now the thing is, he'll have to move his queen away. Let's say he wants to exchange, or he moves his queen here, or like take some pawns. This, I think, for him is a blunder. Cannot move here. Can move here, or even this is fine, but then he just loses the knight. And in case we win this knight, I feel this position will go from worse to like a winning position for me, because I will be up a piece. I will have a king that is not very safe, but still I think I can defend this. And the problem for me here is also that in case I lose from here, I will lose 10 points. So need to be careful of that. I think for him, this is the only move I feel. Yep. Now this can be played. Let's say he moves his rook here, I take. And then it's a move, so he does that. Now let's say I play this, attacking his bishop. Now he will have to defend it. So let's say I take the pawn, or even taking this pawn is okay. So we are up 5 minutes as well. Okay. So this was a blunder and I win. Okay. Good game. I was completely losing, I feel. Let's not analyze a poor game. Let's move forward and have a competitive game, I feel. The internet's very slow in my area, and I don't think I can like look to exchange it or change it, because I think this is the only service provider I can use. So let's continue. Taking too much time to exchange. Load the next game. And those of you watching after I've streamed it live, do comment and do tell me what more can I put into my video so that it will be more entertaining. I know it's a very serious video to look at and not very funny, or I feel entertaining as of now, but I have recently started streaming, so like I'd like you to give me some tips or whatever. I mean, So still taking some time, guys. I think we should move to the home page and then try again. So this is the like drawbacks of being a small YouTuber. Not a very pleasant or fast internet, but this is the best I can do, I feel, because there's no other service provider in my area. Geo is to be blamed, guys. Okay, might want to change my LAN. Okay, so I feel this works. Let's start a 10-minute rapid, or let's try a 5-minute game, guys. If 5, no, I think rapid is okay. 5 minutes is too small to like even think. Let's go. We are playing the Chad 40, who is, I feel, facing balding issues now. So I don't know what to say. So in this position, I'm very like tempted to exchange the bishop for the knight. In case he plays this, we do this, and we march and attack towards the king side. I don't really see how he saves the bishop. Okay, moving backwards is the only move. In case he takes, we take, and we also defend the knight. So we win the bishop after all that exchange. Now closing this bishop is okay. Let's look at it now. You'll have to go back. We win the pawn in the center. It was actually a good move. I was not aware of the pin. Now I can play this move and kind of lock the center. Oof. So let's say I take. He's actually offering me the piece, so I don't think. Okay, so I win the queen. He takes. Oh god, it was actually a good move then. So let's say I win. Can I play this? In case he takes, let's develop the bishop and then castle. We're actually 3 points down, and not a very good start from us. Like I can, okay. So what is to be played now? Can I go here? Or let's take the open file. This is not a move. We have taken it, or he can play this, but then I think we can play this. Yep. So he wants to exchange pieces, but not really in the mood for that. Like in case he moves his bishop, and I don't think he can, let's just play this in case he takes, or I'm not very tempted to exchange rooks now. Like I can play this and then this wins the rook. Okay, no, not actually. Oh ho ho. So in case I do this, he just like, even this is losing. I'm not sure of moves now. Like he's planning on coming here, or let's say we do this. This doesn't really do anything. Like to play this, we need to have this square guarded. Can I move my knight to a better position? Let's start with this. Our bishop is kind of trapped now. Like this takes. Okay, so we'll have to lose a pawn for this. Like let's say I take, he takes, we play this, Hmm. Not really a good move. This is also such game. So not very good games in the beginning, guys. We are like not in the rhythm. It will take some time. Let's say I take, it takes, and then I can play this. Let's play this. In case it takes, we like plan on doing this. In case he doesn't, we just, it's okay. This is met by this. I think he'll see this because it's an obvious move. Yep, he sees it. Now I win this rook. And this rook as well. So let's win this rook in case he takes. This rook is also hanging. Okay, so he wants to lose two rooks. Not really smart of him. Like this is met by this, and I don't think he can defend it. Like I can start moving my pawns forward now. Okay, so he wants to defend it. Let's start with the pawns. This is a move. Okay, so he wants to play boring. In case I move my like king. Okay, so I'm not really reading the chats. Yes, Tushar Power, if you are live now, I'd like to play a game. If you have an idea on chess.com. So the threat here is, let's say I move back and then he advances his pawn forward. Okay. Let's just continue with developing our pawns because I feel we can queen one of the pawns there. Okay, Tushar, I'll send you a request just after this game. Okay, let's say I do this, or I think I need to move my king up a little bit because the king's not on a good square. Let's say also the king needs to defend this pawn because this is on a queening square. Let's say I do this, he takes, I take, and then he defends this square. So let's say I play this, then he just takes, so not an option again. So should we defend this pawn? I know it's a defensive move, but like in the long run I feel this is where the play is at, because okay, so this take, let's say I play this, he'll have to take, I take back, he moves his knight somewhere, let's say here, then I can use these two pawns to queen, or even this takes, it not really does anything. So takes, he moves his knight here, then I start marching these pawns forward. This is the only, okay, so oh fuck, oh god, this is actually painful to watch. Takes, this actually defends it. So I think we have lost this game. Not a very pleasant start. tonight, guys. It's an easy move to spot. This also works. So this will be resignation from our side. Let's play with Tushar power 95. Tushar power 95. The internet's not very good. So Tushar's an Hikaru fan. So we'll be good at speed chess, definitely. Let's just connect the LAN cable again. Have to try it a few times before it works the best. Okay. Challenge him for a 10-minute rapid. Let's go. Okay. So it starts with the e4, a standard move, king's pawn opening. He's 200 points rated above us and definitely a good player. And judging by his numeric 95, the same age as us. So in case we win here, guys, we will win 12 points, but it will be a steep task. I mean, Tushar challenging us, and he definitely is confident. Okay, so let's pin the knight now. This is the next move, but then I can take. Let's say he takes. It's okay. Can I take on this? Let's say he takes. I feel this is okay. But this gives him an opportunity to just develop his bishop. I can castle queenside and then try for an attack, but this pawn has already been moved, so the king won't be really safe. Let's just develop, I feel, the knight first and then try getting as many pieces as possible into the game. Okay. So should we go for the pawn? Like, but he can just defend it with his. Let's try it. This can be played. This is also a possible move, candidate move, but I feel that he will play his knight. Yep. So we are planning on winning this pawn, because this pawn is what like controls some important squares. This square is controlled and this square is controlled. So in case we win this pawn, I feel things should go in our favor from there. So this is his threat. In case we take, he'll just play this move, so not really a good move. This, I feel, threatens his knight and then threatens to take this pawn. Okay. So by playing this move, he has defended his knight and also defended this pawn. So solved most of his problems there. Let's just, I think fianchetting the bishop here is what we can go for, because this bishop, I don't think we can play this move. He'll just take. Actually, we could have played this move, but then he could have just, okay, so he's asking me that question, so not really in the mood to exchange. In case he plays this, we'll just move back with the bishop, having the bishop pair advantage for us till the end, guys. Okay, so this is in the air. Let's just castle first and get our king to safety. This is a move, this can be a move, this not really. Can be played. Let's say he plays this, we'll have to move here, then he can jump. Okay, so not in the air as of now. This is his possible plan. Cannot take. In case he plays this, we jump in. Takes. Okay. So kind of a bishop trap there, but I think we can play this, or let's say threaten the bishop first. In case he takes, we have some room for the bishop to draw back. This was actually a good move. Should have seen this earlier, because this move actually traps the bishop. A good move from Tushar there. Like this opens. Okay, so this is a threat, but just dropping back here is okay with us, because we save the bishop for now. Now getting my rook into the open file is also a move I feel I should have played. Takes. No possibility there. Okay, so taking on here doesn't really work. Takes. This not a move. This cannot be played because you can then just take. Can we look to exchange pieces in case we play this? Okay, we can, I think. Yep. So taking on here we have to play a defensive move. Like takes is okay. But then this pawn is actually becoming quite annoying and is actually very powerful. Takes 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 with the rook. Okay, so this or this cannot be played. Good move. So he has pinned the rook. Takes with the rook. Takes, not an option. This cannot be played. I'll have to play this. Also there's a threat of check here. In case he takes, let's just play this. This cannot be played. Let's say he takes, we take the knight, plays this, we play this, and then I think there's a mate there. So the knight has to be exchanged. Let's go with this, defending the square as of now. A weird move to play, but okay. So now taking this pawn here looks to me an okay move. Exchanging as many pieces as possible. We are down an exchange, but I don't really think we can get our ship upwards from here. We'll just have to put in a solid defense from what we have. He will exchange because he's already up a piece. He will be 2 pieces up. Okay, a good move. So let's say we take. Okay, we cannot because the queen holds it. He can play this move. We do this. Now this moves in the air, but okay. So cannot take on this. So I think this is game over for us. Can I come back here? No, I don't think we can. So this is where we resign, guys. I don't think there's any defense from here. GG's to Tushar Pawar, and we'll lose 10 points from here. Let's get another game with him. He is actually a very solid player. Let's just analyze the game first, because my moves I feel were very weak in the beginning because we just lost 2 pawns there, and I think we should have defended well. That pawn in the, I think, E file, was it? Yes, I think D file. D file was quite an annoying pawn, and he played, I feel, very well with the knights. The knights towards the end were quite powerful. So, like I said, the internet's not very good. Let's go back. I think there is a update for Windows 11. I feel that's why the system taking some time. Some updates in the background might be downloading for that. Let's analyze that game, guys. So both the accuracies, Tushar Pawar played with an 89.4% accuracy, very good for an 1800 player. We played with the 72.8 accuracy. So standard opening moves. Okay, so an accuracy in the start from us. Yeah, this was an excellent move because it was a permanent solution for him in the opening because he defended his knight as well as his pawn because this pawn was actually looking very weak in the beginning, and our plan was basically to win this. So he solved that problem for the game. And now I feel this was a bad move because the move that I played next was somewhere like castling and then playing this, which gave him a tempo on my bishop, and I don't think we recovered from that. Yes, that's an excellent move, the best move present. So here I feel the engine gives another move. So taking on here was fine. Let's say he took. Okay, so I could have taken this. His queen would have to move, and then so basically we won 2 pawns from where we could have lost a knight, lost a bishop, and here I think he did. Okay, so this was also a bad move, and then his knights just came dancing in, and we didn't stand a chance. And this was a mate in one. Okay, so plenty of learnings. I felt like in the middle game I was not very good with my calculations. I just like played with my instinct quite a lot. I should have depended upon the calculations. So I think this is the learning we derive from that game. So GG's. ओके सो तुषार पवार here says भाई एक्यूरेसी ओपोनेंट के मूव्स पे भी डिपेंड करती है इफ यू डोंट फाउंड द राइट रिस्पॉन्स of my accuracy or mistake, then opponent accuracy will be high. Yeah, I feel that makes sense. Okay, this is I think the French defense or something. Plenty of pawn moves in the beginning. So this can be a move, but then we just, can we make some room for the knight? In case he plays this, we just move back. This is met by this. A very unusual opening, I feel. A bishop's on a good square, like it's just cutting the square in two, cutting the square board in two, and this bishop's quite sad. Can develop a tempo on the bishop, and I don't think. Okay, so this was his move. Let's say I takes. No, this can be played. I move my knight back. I don't think he's planning on like castling anytime soon. Okay, since his king is in the center, I think we should start marching our pawns now. But he defends it with this bishop, this pawn, his knight, and then this bishop. So we cannot advance this right now. Like since he has developed his bishop here, I think we should like make some square for our this bishop, because I am very comfortable and very happy with this one. So let's see, I can come back here, develop this bishop here, and put some pressure on this square, play this move. Yep, I think this is the way to go. Playing this is, I feel, what is in the spirit of the game. He's giving it a think. Okay, so he wants to exchange pieces. So we have the bishop pair advantage now. Okay, so we still can play. Okay, so he's planning on winning this pawn, and let's say I play this, he wins this. Can I play this bishop pair to trap his queen? No, this square needs to be defended. Or should I start with this? He'll just take with the knight. I feel attacking is in the spirit of the game. Let him just win this piece. I'm not really bothered about it. Even this makes sense. This and then this. Okay. So should I take it with the bishop? Taking with the bishop will just block the rook. And in case I play this, he'll just take this pawn. I move my... Okay, I feel this is the best move to play. Now he'll take this pawn. I can move my bishop here and then attack this square. Okay. So should I take this now? Is the question. Or let's say I can even play my rook here and then I think the rook here can lead to some rook traps. तुषार पवार says ये मेरी कैजुअल वाली आईडी है, मेन में अराउंड 1920 होता रहता है रेटिंग. Wow, so we actually played 2000 player. It felt like it. I feel to be honest, it felt like I'm playing a very good player. It felt like I'm playing a player around let's say 2300. Like I have played some OTB games and it quite felt like that. So Tushar, do you like play some OTB games as well, like on the board and tournaments? Let's say I take. Let's just take. I'm very tempted to play this bishop here, but can't really see how I do this. Can I come here and then try to attack? I've actually opened up this rook file, but it's okay, I think. Our bishop's on a good square. नहीं ऑनलाइन बस यहाँ पे कोई टूर्नामेंट्स नहीं होते. ओके, सो तुषार, वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम? I feel I'm also from like I'm currently working in a bank and currently posted in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. और यहाँ पे भी mostly कोई tournaments नहीं होते हैं. It's mostly happens in Ahmedabad and I don't really have the time to go to Ahmedabad because it's actually 4.5 hours away from here. Okay. This also makes sense. This and then this. Or he can plan to come, let's say here, or even here. The problem with this move is that He has pinned his rook, so he cannot move this knight, I feel. And it's an opportunity for me to play this now. Please, please, God, allow me to play this. I've been considering this move throughout the game. Okay. So do if I play this, he cannot take my knight, take my bishop because his queen will hang. So I feel this is the moment we play that move. Now, let's say he moves his queen somewhere. Cannot move here, cannot move on this diagonal, cannot move here, can move, cannot move here. So these are the other two only squares that he can move is queen 2. So we take, and I think we are up an exchange there. He's giving it a thing, but I don't think he can protect his rook now. Oof. So he will take our rook and then we can take this. Or he just saves his rook. We still win the rook. And he's actually blundered his chance. Okay, so he resigns. Recovery of sort for us, guys. I think we had lost 3 in a row in this stream. And my accuracy here I feel was good. 85.8, which is decent. So let's analyze that game. Our opponent, okay, so this was where I felt he played a bad move. Just a moment, guys. Okay, so this will be end of that stream, guys. Sorry for that sudden I feel like ending, but I have got a call from my dad and I feel it's important to attend because he rarely calls. So this will be it for the night, guys. See you tomorrow, and thank you for watching, for those of you watching.